Hello everyone and welcome back. And we recently got a bunch of set leaked images from the sets of Superman, which is directed by James Gunn. The images show us a fresh look at the costume of Superman and a brand new look at another one of the characters that is set to appear in the movie. While we don't know a lot about the movie's plot, the photos do offer some fascinating details, Easter eggs, and personally, I'm going to give my theories on all of these photos. There may be spoilers ahead, so watch at your own risk if you don't want to spoil the plot of the movie before it releases. But it releases in more than a year, so I think you're good to go. James Gunn officially posted a picture on his Instagram mid May that gave us our first look at Superman, played by David Corenswet. That official image was met with criticism on the color choice and homemade nature of the suit, which made David Cornswet look quite baggy. These new photos have prompted the people with negative reactions to take them back and put out positive responses. These photos are taken from the site cleveland.com, and there are also some available on Just Jared, the links of which I will put down in the comments. We'll start with the first look of Superman, and honestly, I love the new look of his suit. I am a big fan of the character of Superman, and I did like Henry Cavill's portrayal of Superman. I, however, did not like the dark tones and the dark colors of Superman of Henry Cavill. However, David Corenswet's suit is in complete contrast to that of Henry Cavill's. The colors on Corenswet's suit are much more vibrant than that of Cavill's, and there is just something about his suit that just radiates hope and positivity. They reminded me of the first Superman comic put out in the 1960s. The symbol of Corenswet's suit is heavily inspired and borrowed from the Kingdom Come run, and I also like the fact that he has the collar from the New 52 era but also manages to balance the trunks from the original comics. He also has the Superman symbol on the back of his cape like Christopher Reeve did. As for complaints on the baggy nature of the suit, I think it is on purpose to show that the suit means more than the actual physique of the character, and it can always be done in post production the way it was done for Captain America and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. David Coenswet got very ripped to play this role, and it can be seen clearly in these images. And in my opinion, I think David Coenswet is perfectly embodying what Superman means. We also got an official look at him as Clark Kent, where he was wearing his iconic curly head wig, round glasses, and a baggy suit. This is very similar to Christopher Reeve's disguise, which was very effective. His look perfectly projects that clumsy and innocent boy like nature of Clark Kent, which perfectly differs him from Superman. This might be one of the most effective disguises ever since we got Christopher Reeve. Interestingly, we also got the first look at Edi Gathegi, who is playing Mr. Terrific or Michael Holt. In the comics, Michael Holt is one of the smartest people there, and while he does not have any meta or superhero abilities, he is very skilled in martial arts and is a brilliant tech genius. The photos show a very comic accurate suit with everything from his mask to his shoes looking very authentic. He is also wearing his classic jacket, which has Fair Play written on one of the sleeves and Terrific written on the back. This character also appeared on the CW show Arrow, and if you want, you can check it out. He can be seen in season 4 onwards. E-spheres, which are tech balls that allow him to fly, project blasts, and form shields, will mostly be added with CGI as we didn't see them on set. There also seems to be the inclusion of his T-ship, which he is using to rescue the staff of the Daily Planet. We got the images of the staff leaving the ship looking quite confused. First, we saw Rachel Brosnahan, who is playing Lois Lane, coming out, followed by Perry White, played by Wendell Pierce, and I loved how he is carrying that cigar with him. He was then followed by Skylar Gizondo, who is playing Jimmy Olsen. They were followed by Beck Bennett as Steve Lombard, Michaela Hoover as Cat Grant, and Christopher McDonald as Ron Troop. People in Cleveland have also posted snaps of Daily Planet newspaper and Eagle Post newspapers that have basically been boasting about Superman's heroics in Metropolis. The funny thing about the Daily Planet newspapers was that the Superman headlines were written by Clark Kent himself. We also got interior and exterior shots of the building being used for Daily Planet. The images look really luxurious, and we also get the Daily Planet globe that is on the building. Recently, we also got an interesting image of Superman being arrested by Frank Grillo, who plays Rick Flag Sr., a mysterious black figure which is speculated to be Ultraman, and there is also Maria Gabriela de Faria as the engineer. In the photo, they are also assisted by military. The photos also show Superman being assisted to City Hall, so it seems that the authority are involved in the movie and are in cohorts with the government. By judging these images, this seems like a battle set piece, and the arrest seems like a consequence or a precursor of the battle in the city of Metropolis. In these images, we got to see a lot of debris, military vehicle, and Mr. Terrific's shoe is also injured. Nicholas Holt was also spotted on set as Lex Luthor, so there might have been a battle ensued between Lex Luthor and Clark Kent. This has also led me to believe that this likely won't be a part of the climax, but will play somewhere in the middle of the movie as there is geopolitics involved. These images have some really great things to offer. It told us that Edi Gathegi playing Mr. Terrific is assisting Superman instead of fighting him like the JLA did with Black Adam. Also, I'm assuming here that JLA is involved here, that is Justice League of America, with Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, and Nathan Fillion, who is playing Guy Gardner, along with Isabella Merced as Hawkgirl, being involved in it. Also, the speculated addition of Ultraman and the Engineer seems to be pointing at the Authority movie that James Gunn has promised will be in his slate. So, all in all, it seems that James Gunn is pulling out all stops to make a strong start to his DC universe. And more importantly, provide us with a good Superman movie that we haven't gotten for a long time. Superman, helmed by Gunn, releases in theaters on July 12th, 2025. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned to my channel for further updates.